So, I've said this before, I've said it many times. I'm not happy. Don't get me wrong though. I'm extremely grateful. I posted something on Instagram after my race. It was I was aiming for 100 miles. It was a backyard style of 4.16 miles every hour on the hour until there's one person left, you time out, or you decide not to continue on. And my best in that was 15 hours, which is 15 yards, which is 60 some ish miles, basically 100K. And my goal was to pass it. It was a hot day, and it was very challenging. I started to get tired, fatigued pretty early, and it was a struggle continuing on from like the unexpected heat. And from there, I started getting cramps, like the inner thighs, hamstrings, and even walking just locked me up. So on the eighth lap, which was the 50K lap, I started having that problem. I'd lock up here and there, and it just got very tight. So that lap, I sat in my chair because depending on what time you finish, you have this little like aid station area, and my dad was helping out, had the reclining chair, and I was like, I'm done. I'm cramping up. I don't think I can continue on. And mentally, I was just tired. So, but somehow he gets me to do another lap. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna walk it and see what happens. And started cramping up even more. But even walking just was like, damn, this hurts. And I'm cramping up even more, walking up these uphills. Whew. So I timed out on that one. I even cut the course short by like a quarter mile. And I've never cramped up before, actually. It's the first ever time I've ever cramped up in races. So there's always something new that pops up in these long endurance events. Am I happy with my result? No. Here's what I'm getting into right now. That I'm not happy, but I'm extremely grateful. And what I posted on Instagram, I'm gonna go back off of it. It really symbolizes like where I am in my headspace right now. And here's what I wrote. I'm not happy. Don't get me wrong. I'm extremely grateful for everything I have, and I just feel blessed. I get to wake up every day and chase my goals and dreams. And I have my health and so many opportunities in this life. But I'm not happy because I know what's possible. I know my potential and where I could be, where my mind could be. I know I could finish these insane endurance events and many more I have yet to come up with. I know I can get in the best shape cardio-wise, strength-wise, and mobility and flexibility-wise, and live the hybrid athlete lifestyle. I know I can chase my dream career goal of being a full-time profitable trader in the Forex markets and multiple others. I know I can chase my spiritual goals. I just know there's more to life, and I'm the only person getting in my own way. And it's like, how I'm almost going to be 30. 28th of this month. And it's just like I'm wasting my life, and I'm not happy. I know how much I have to be grateful. I'm extremely grateful for the opportunities in my life. I'm extremely grateful for the people in my life. I'm extremely blessed. But I am not utilizing these opportunities. I'm not utilizing every day that I get to wake up and I get to put in the miles, put in the push-ups. I have a huge opportunity in this life to be my best self, to be a person of my word, to just be not in control of this mind, but tell my mind who was boss. And it's like, I'm not happy. I'm not happy because it's like eating away at me. And I've said this many times, and I know you're tired of it. Even last year was just a glimpse of what's possible. So last year, I did 256 days of at least 7 miles a day, with a bunch of ultra distance events in that. And let me tell you, here's what I started off with. January 7th, I did 50 miles around this neighborhood. January 15th, so a week after that, I had the Willis River 50K, an ultra basically. And then February 3rd, which a few days after that, I did 100 miles around this neighborhood. And then it looks like February 12th, so 8 days after that, I did another 50K around this neighborhood. Then March 24th, a few weeks after that, I did a 36-hour event that I dropped out of, but I got 91.26 miles in that. And then April 21st, so April, so like a month after that, I did 204 miles up and down this hill, my own self-supported thing, for 51,000 feet in those 204 miles up and down this hill, like my own, and I finished it. And then, so that took like 4 or 5 days, and then actually, I had 1 day of rest, and then the day after that, I had a Ragnar relay event that someone invited me to be part of their team, where we each kind of ran a 50K, 4 miles, by like just different routes. And it was muddy, it was raining a lot, and it was a fun event. So just right after that 200, I jumped right into that, like barely any time off. Then from there, May 13th, I had a 24-hour event. Ended up placing first place because, I don't know, there weren't too many people there. Got 60 miles in that. And then June 12th, like a month after that, did 50K up and down this hill, huge elevation. Week after that, I did 7 times up that hill, 42 miles, and even more elevation gain. Looks like 2 days after I did that 5 times up and down Jarman's with a lot of elevation, I did the 4x4 by 48. Actually, no. 10 days after that, I did my own little Goggins challenge, 10 by 4 by 48. So 10 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours. And I was only able to do 10 out of 12 legs of those, but which is still 100 miles. So I did get 100 miles there. Then I think the week after that, July 4th. Am I missing something here? Yeah, I did up and down this hill, 30 miles, 7,500 feet. A few days after that, July 7th, I did this run group. They were doing the Goggins challenge. I'm like, let me join them. 4 miles or 4 hours for 48 hours. I joined them for 10 out of 12 legs because I had to drive like 30 minutes to and back just to, that's where the run group is, which is why I don't really join the run group that much. Then after that, August 11th, I did this race, dropped out of that. August 19th, got 37 miles in this preview run. September 2nd, I did this 100 attempt with this friend of mine. We dropped, but with 54 miles, which 54 miles on that, I just got insane climbing. And then actually, just like 2 days after that, I did a 50K, 31.02 miles. 5 days after that, September 9th, I did 40 night miles around my neighborhood. And looks like 20 days after that, I did Mastinutton's Revenge. Shoot, tough course, rocks everywhere. And actually, timed out of that with like 6 some miles to spare, but I got 101 miles with over 20,000 feet of elevation gain. So what you would think like I'd be overtraining and tired, I performed my best running wise. Like I was probably in the best shape of my life while still running 7 miles, at least 7 miles every single day. And I remember I was tired, but I just felt like I'm in the best shape of my life cardio wise. And actually with that, I was a lot more consistent with my pull-ups and push-ups. And I was just in much better shape. Strength-wise, I was a lot more consistent than I am right now. And I think non-negotiables really helped me. They help me kind of be consistent with everything. If I have just this one streak going, it can kind of help me with another streak. And like I said, this NoFap alone isn't going to change my life. I need NoFap. I need my run streak. I need my push-up streak. I need my whole life to revolve around habits and disciplines, because it all kind of connects. And I find when I'm consistent with my running, my push-ups, my pull-ups, my eating, it just ties into one. To live a disciplined lifestyle is just fulfilling to me. And most people say, like, what do you do for fun? It's not fun. And it is fun for me. Being disciplined, chasing consistency is fulfilling. And currently just not being consistent with anything and having some good days, having some bad days, running some days, not running a lot of days, attempting these ultras, quitting, still getting in insane distances that most normal people wouldn't do, back-to-back weekends. It's just not enough. It's not enough because, like, I know it's possible. I know I can do 100-mile weeks. I know I can even compete in these ultra endurance events. I know I can go further than I ever have gone before. I know I can get the 100-mile distance. I know I can push past pain and suffering. I know I can completely get rid of, so for the most part, I've been good with staying off of social media and not, it's just like I'm not doing what I know I should do. Hold up, I was looking at the markets a second ago. They opened not too long ago. Got some good positions running. I'm just gonna hold. Anyways, that aside, I don't know where to start. And there's always gonna be people that judge, that watch my videos, that I don't know. There's gonna be the trolls. There's gonna be the doxers. There's gonna be people who look at how you're living your life from the outside, and yeah, the main thing was just I'm not happiness. I'm not happiness. What am I saying? I'm not happy. I'm grateful. I'm blessed. I have so much going for me, yes. But what is, the cat wants to come in. I'll make this quick. But what is life going half-assed? And for me, I feel like I'm half-assed into life. Like I'm dipping my toe in, but trying to hold on to just patterns of behavior that won't support me. Laziness, procrastination, all those things that is not who I want to be. Do you hear that? That's my cat right there. Oh, if you see him. Nope. All right, Tigger. Then he likes to get brushed when he comes in. All right, Tigger, I got you. Let me brush you, Tigger. He likes this brush. Sometimes he just like stands just to get brushed. Right, Tigger? Right. All right, that's good enough, Tigger. I'm making my vlog. Dude, this is what vlogs are, just moving around. And, yeah. I mean, like Johan said, I believe life is suffering. And that doesn't mean that there's not beautiful things about life. There is. But there is also, which most people don't see, pain or beauty in the pain. There is beauty in the hardships. There's beauty in the struggles. There's beauty, I don't know if you're like the lotus flower grows from the mud, the muck, and there truly is an understanding of yourself. Hey, Tigger, come on, man. I'm vlogging. Come on, man. I'm vlogging. Tigger. Look, I'm grateful. I love animals. All animals. Fat animals like Tigger. Ooh, I'm up $34. It's going down. Got some good positioning. My swing trading account and my day trading account. I'm just gonna hold both though. It's a long term thing. Anyways, where am I going with this? Sometimes I like rambling. I like rambling in front of the computer. And I mean, you could choose to listen or not. That's the beautiful thing about having a channel where you can just talk about anything. It's like my channel is my home. And for the people that want to also, I don't know if anyone relates to me, but like I've never fit in with society. I never wanted to fit in with society. Is it a lonely journey at times? Yes, in the past I was feeling lonely. I was feeling just left out. And sometimes I did try to fit in. But part of me never just wanted what most people want. I want to be on a continuous journey of growth, whatever that means. Like right now, the vehicle is ultra running, the vehicle to understanding myself. In the past, it was yoga. In the past, it was soccer or football. I mean, why am I saying football? I should be saying soccer because I grew up overseas and it was called football. It just makes sense. You hit the ball with your foot, and in American football, should be called like egg ball. Very rarely do you ever hit it with your foot. Anyways, that aside, I am blessed. But I know what I'm possible. I know what I'm capable of. Like the ideal life is every second of the day, I'm either reading, working, studying, sitting in like the free time that you could say that I'm not doing anything will be just sitting in silence, introspecting, ruminating, thinking, sitting and just being with myself. That's my free time, if you could say. Other than that, I should be grinding every second of the day. If I'm eating, I should be watching or listening to something productive, podcast, interview, documentaries. If I'm not doing that, if I'm working, then it should be a all in on work. I guess I could be live streaming. That could be my free time, but that's also partly to grow my channel. And also, if I'm not doing that, I should be running. Just every second should be accounted for. I should have no wasted time where I'm scrolling on my phone. I should have no wasted time of where I'm watching shows that don't grow my mind. No wasted. Whoops.